Hi everybody, it's Amy once again doing another video down here on my last day of vacation in the Dominican Republic. I want to shorten up a video and kind of do a little deep dive on one particular thing at a time. So the deep dive on energy. I talk about energy a lot and try to get you to connect with your dogs through your energy. So energy equals frequency / vibration. It all means the same thing, okay? We give off an energy off of our body. This is the language of our dogs. That's what they pick up on first, even before we do a voice, a vocal, okay? It's a shift in your energy is what they notice. So when we're happy, we have this different energy. But when we shift from happy to fearful or to sad, that shifts the energy. They know that instantly because they see the physical shift. They feel that. Shouldn't say see physically, but they feel the energetic shift, okay? So this is your animal's language. Cats, dogs, it's all the same. They know energy, they know, they sense the shift, the vibration, okay? So once we learn to tap into our energy and understand that that's how they're learning and connecting with us, the connection with your animal is like, it's gold. It's just golden because you're now communicating on their level, in their language. And I experienced this quite a few years ago with one of my horses. I did a clinic, and it's the same idea. It was, considered body language, but body language, energy shift, it's all the same. It's a frequency. And the moment that I connected with my horse on his language and understood what his body movement or what his body language was telling me, when I finally tapped into that and got it, when he looked back at me, I'm telling you, his eyes were like this big, bulging out of his head, as if to say, oh my God, you understand what I'm saying? Oh my God, you connect with me. It was like, we've been tapped in ever since. Like we are like best buds because we understand our energies now mesh together. Okay, so it's like rather than fighting it, and a lot of times there's a disconnect between people and animal because there's a disconnect, and if you don't understand the energy connection, then it's a disconnect. You're not in balance. So animals aren't born out of balance. We as humans put them out of balance because we're so out of balance, right? We have to learn to come into harmony and come into balance and balance our bodies and our mind and our spirit and our soul. That's a whole nother topic. But once we come into balance, then we're in balance and harmony with our animal, okay? So their balance coming into your life. They're to bring in harmony and balance to you. But it's hard to do if you're not aware of everything is energy and how we shift. The second we shift, they got it, they pick it up, okay? So I'm just gonna check my notes here because I don't wanna miss what I wrote. So yeah, once we tap into their energy and we understand the shift of energy and we tap into that, then we're on the same page. We're now talking the same language, okay? And it will get so much easier. So this is where we can start communicating with them also telepathically. Okay, so once we understand energy and the shifts in our energy and the shifts in our mindsets, that's all connecting with them. So if you want to start connecting telepathically, you have to obviously have a quiet mind, be in a quiet space where there's no interruptions, and literally you have to look at your dog and you have to zone into their energy and tap into their energy. So it's literally you say it out loud or say it in your head. I want to tap into Beethoven, okay? Whatever your dog's name is. Cat, no matter, doesn't matter. It's all the same. and you can tap in and they're connecting with your energy. It's an energy connection. So now your energy is now in their energy, okay? Because energy is all around us. And once you feel like you're tapped in and you're both focused, just say the thoughts in your head. Make it something really simple, like, come to me, come closer to me. Something simple, you just start playing with stuff, okay? Just start playing and you'll see it'll start to happen. It's really, really amazing. And then once you have that connection, you can't unhave the connection, okay? You have it. It's just a matter of how much are we going to keep tapping into it? Because like me, I get too busy and I don't remember to tap in because my mind's not quiet. So you have to focus on being quiet, which maybe that's my lesson. Maybe I just need to learn to quiet my mind down more and connect more that way. And then the other thing too with the body. So energy is just frequency. It's a shift in the energy. And that's what they know when they did something good, when they do something bad, because your energy shifts, okay? So the same thing with using the body. If you want to use a body movement, whether it's your arm or your leg, and I do it all the time. When I go to open the front door, I'll put my leg across. That means like, no, you don't come here, right? So it's a way of stopping your dog from running out the door if you don't want them to run out the door. As you open the door, lift a leg. It's just an automatic thing for me. They know, it's like, oh, there's a blockade. That energy. And your intention in your head is, I'm putting my leg up so my dog don't get out the door. So that intention's in your head. They already know the intention, okay? But a body movement, you can also control your pets by. So you don't physically have to touch them. You don't have to verbally talk to them. You can move. You shift your body. Again, you're shifting energy. So if it's a strong shift, it's a strong energy, right? So when I go to put my foot up, my intention is you're not passing this. So my intention and my energy is don't come close to this leg. So intention is important. Same thing with my hand. I put my hand up or I point, out. I always say out and I point. So I can take out the vocal and just point. But the intention that I'm using, my intention is forceful, saying get out, meaning out of my space. And it's like, oh, and off they go, okay? Because the intention behind it is get out of my space. So I don't physically have to do anything or touch them, but my intention and my movement together says lots of energy, move out of my space, okay? So that's how they understand that too. So your intention that you put behind the movement. But if it was, I want them to come to me in a sweet thing, then my intention is, come here, sweetheart. And I might tap my leg as come. My intention became loving. My whole body just softened. Just by saying it, just by going into that mindset from going, no, get out of my space to, oh, sweetie, come here. My whole body changed. You cannot be mad, you cannot be happy and mad at the same time. Like you just can't. So when your body shifts, your energy shifts, your intention shifts, they have it. They understand that, okay? So this is what I want you guys to start tapping into and start paying attention to. It's gonna take a bit of time, but our energy, our thoughts, when I tell you guys to reward your puppies, it's with your energy and your intent, okay? Because they're already tapped into that. Now we just need to tap into it. They already know it. I just want you to tap in to understand like really how that connection is working, because it's phenomenal. Like once you understand it, like I say, you cannot understand it. You don't go back. This is what you want to move forward to, okay? Yeah, so this is again, when you do the good, the good high-pitched voice and you follow with love and affection, I mean, they already know this is what you wanted because they already see the shift in your energy. They already feel the rising in your vibration, because you cannot be angry and happy at the same time. Okay, so just remember that. Yeah, so language, their language is energy, vibration, and how it shifts is how they understand your connection. So just what I was saying, it works both ways with good behavior, bad behavior. Again, it's a shift in your energy, right? Yeah, so I'm just gonna make sure I'm not forgetting anything here. Yeah, so another example is when you're happy, you're outside, you're in nature, your dogs are balanced. Nature is where they find their balance. They're happy, they're content, everything's good. If you were at home and you weren't feeling well, you're not really in a very high vibrating state. So your dog understands that. So when you don't feel well, why is it that 9 out of 10 times all our dogs gravitate to us? They understand that they need you, right? Or should say you need them. Same thing when you're a depressed person. They're with you, giving you their love to hopefully bring you out of your depression. Remember what I said before, think of your dog as a battery. They're fully charged, they give you all that love and affection, and they're taking all your negativity out, so you're draining their battery. They need to be outside on the ground to recharge. So make sure you understand that that's how they operate. And maybe that's enough to pull you out of a slump or out of a depression, when you can look at your animal and go, oh my God, you love me that much that you drain yourself for me. Because honestly, that's what they do. And maybe that's just what you need to understand, that they do love you through everything, but that's their purpose, to be here. But why not come out of our slump or out of our bad mood, just knowing that they're giving you so much love, and let that love sink in. It's amazing. It's what they do, right? But I think it's time that we start to understand all that they do and how to connect with them naturally, because I do believe we're shifting into a whole new world where communicating and being in our heart space and being connected with love is where we're going. So that's just another whole video again. But yeah, so when you think of the emotional support dogs and the dogs who are like with their people all the time, why is it so successful? Like people with that major anxiety, because that dog feels the shift in the energy before it even happens, so that they're there already trying to prevent the actual anxiety episode happening. Because the second the energy shifts in the body, whether it's temperature or blood pressure, or however these dogs, how intelligent they are to zone in on everything in the body, but to me it would be the energy shift or the vibration drops. They know, and they're there before it happens, okay? So just think of that. Just think of how incredible and sensitive these I call them beings, because they're a little being, are, and how connected we are, because we are the same. We are the same. We are both beings. We both live through energy and vibration. That is our connection. That is our language. And it's time we start to understand that we can connect to anything, because we are all energy beings and we all vibrate. But we want to vibrate higher. So anyway, I don't want to get this too long and off topic, but hopefully this was short enough that we could, just kind of zone in on how we are. We're energy, and we give off frequency, and we can only be in one energy, one frequency at a time. So there's always a shift happening. That's the key. That's how they know when we're shifting. And obviously when we shift, our body language shifts as well, okay? But it's the energy shift that they get first before the actual physical change. Anyway, bye for now, and we'll catch you on the next one.